British and American accent. There are, of course, many different regional accents in both Britain and America. The most important general differences between American and British accent are as follows. Certain vowels are nasal. It means they are pronounced through the nose and mouth in some varieties of American English, but not in most British accents. When we've got a nasal vowel, we always have a nasal consonant too. And these nasal consonants in American English are me, ne, and ing. And they influence the way vowels are pronounced. Of course, it depends on the vowel and also the consonant that comes after it. Look at the example. Sing, we've got ing, so it influences the way E is pronounced. Or in the word hand, ne influences the way A is pronounced in American English. British English has one more vowel than American English. This is rounded short O, used in words like got, gone, off. In American English, these words are pronounced either with A, like the first vowel in the word father, or A, used in words like cot or daughter. This vowel is also pronounced rather differently in American and British accents. Rounded short O. This word is pronounced off in British accent, off in American accent. Sob in British accent, sob in American accent. And this symbol in British accent, it is O. In American accent, it is A. So this word is pronounced saw in British accent, saw in American accent. Thought in British, thought in American. Daughter in British and daughter in American. Some words written with A plus consonant, for example, in words like fast and after, are pronounced differently. In a standard Southern British accent, they are pronounced A, like we say fast or after. But in other varieties of British accent and in American accent, they are pronounced A, like we say fast, after. Now look at these examples. Can't in British accent, can't in American. Demand in British, demand in American. The vowel in go, home, and open is pronounced O in Southern British accent and O in American accent. So look at these examples. In American accent, we say home, open, go. But in British accent, we say home, go, open. Look at these examples. Borrow in British accent, borrow in American. Soaked in British accent, soaked in American. In standard Southern British accent, British English, R is only pronounced before a vowel. In most American varieties and some other British varieties, R is pronounced in all positions. But when there is a vowel before R, R usually changes the quality of the vowel before it.
So in British accent, R is only pronounced before a vowel sound. So these words are pronounced car, tan, and offer. R is not pronounced. In American English, R is pronounced in all positions, and it changes the quality of the vowel that comes before it. So these words are pronounced car, R changes the quality of A, turn, and offer.
In many varieties of American English, T and D both have a very light voiced pronunciation, D between two vowels.
So in American English, these words are pronounced rider and rider. They can sound the same, but in British English, they are quite different. They are pronounced rider and writer.
Some words which are pronounced with U in most varieties of American English are pronounced with U in British English.
Now look at these examples. In American English, they are pronounced duty, enthusiastic, tune, new, illuminate. In British English, they are pronounced duty, enthusiastic, tune, new, illuminate.
These are words in which th, d, t, ne, and sometimes se and le are followed by u and u. Words ending in unstressed ile in words like fertile and reptile are pronounced ile in British English, like we say reptile and fertile, and le in, and some of them are pronounced le in American English. So it is pronounced fertile and reptile in American English.
Look at these examples. In British accent, it is pronounced fertile. In American accent, fertile. In British English, reptile. In American, reptile. In British English, missile. In American English, missile. In British English, senile. In American English, senile.
Some words ending in eri are pronounced differently in British and American accent. In American accent, they are pronounced with one more syllable. So this word is pronounced secretary in American English, but in British English, it is pronounced secretary.
So in American English, this word is pronounced monastery. In British accent, monastery.
These two words are pronounced differently in British and American accents. So in British accent, they are pronounced bore and thore. But in American English, they are pronounced borrow and thorough.
British English, bore, thorough. American, borrow, thorough.
Words borrowed from French are stressed differently, especially if the last letter is a vowel. So in American English, the second syllable is stressed, but in British English, the first syllable is stressed.
Look at these examples. In American English, this word is pronounced pate. In British English, pate. The next word. In American English, ballet. In British English, ballet.